felines, this is Kitty Cat Plays with Yarn here, and welcome to another speed build kind of video. Today we're actually doing a speed furnish on a house that my lovely friend Hip Hip Renee built. She has this series going on her channel for a little while called Hip Hip Furnish, where she is building shells of houses, all base game compatible, uploading them, and having people furnish them, and then showing them off on her channel. So I'll link Renee in the comments or in the description, of course. In theory, in the cards. I don't quite know about that though, because I have a crap memory, and we'll see if I remember or not. But her channel will be linked. So that is what I'm doing here. I decided to furnish this house, and this took me such a long time, you guys. I probably did parts of this house like 2 or 3 times. I'm pretty sure I lost the kitchen like twice. Because I just I didn't save or my game crashed or something, and I just never, I did it like 3 times is the point, and I was really upset. So, but in the end, it got done, so I'm happy about it. And if you do want to download, this house, like the furnished version, it is on my gallery, which is kittycatpwyarn, or the hashtag kittycatpwy, or if you want to furnish it for yourself, go check out Renee's gallery page, Hip Hip Renee, no spaces, and I'm sure you can also find it under the hashtag Hip Hip Furnish. This is the July version. She did one for June as well. I actually furnished that one on my channel, so if you want to check that out, I'll try to remember to link that as well. And yeah, happy Monday. I know there wasn't a speed build on Saturday, and I apologize, but pretty much all of last week, I was just, a day off. So on Friday, I thought it was Saturday, so I put that video up, and I was like, oh wait, today is Friday. So that video just kind of ended up going up, and I'm actually kind of in the process of pre-recording. If you guys have been kind of keeping up, I guess, with my builds or my videos in general, I was supposed to go on vacation last weekend. I was supposed to be gone from the 12th until today, coming back today, and we ended up actually pushing that back a week, and we're going to be gone for much longer. So we're actually going to be leaving on, like, this coming Thursday, and then we're not coming home until next Friday. So we're going to be gone for 8 days, and I'm very excited, but I have never pre-recorded for something for this long, I guess. Like, sure, when I had my other channel, I would pre-record, for a lot. Like, I would have a few weeks out, usually, but, this, I don't know, it's weird to me, and now that I have, like, a set schedule, too, it's kind of weird, and on my old channel, I would post every other day, so it was more videos, so I don't know how I managed to do that, because I was in high school at the same time. I mean, I figure, well, I know my builds were lower, well, my videos in general were lower quality, and things of that sort, but I don't know, it's just weird thinking back on how I managed to do that. But yeah, so I pretty much rambled through the kitchen, but I really like it. I used the green cabinets from Parenthood, which I don't think I've used in a very long time. Also, I had to cut so much out of this video, because as I said at the beginning, it took me quite a long time, and I did lose it a few times, like I said, but this took me probably like 2 hours, if not longer, and that's really sad because the shell was already done. Like, everything on the exterior was done already. I did add a little bit of landscaping to what Renee already had, and I added some things out in the backyard too. And also, this isn't the layout that she put in hers. She did put a layout in hers, but Renee, I love you, but I couldn't handle the layout that she put in here. So I did change it, but I cut that out because it took me such a long time. And yeah, speaking of the logistics of this house, we have a 3 bedroom, 1.5 bathroom here, complete with like a dining room and a pretty big outdoor area for entertaining. And I don't know, I like how it turned out. Except the living room, it's not my favorite thing, but yeah. And I did cut out the half bathroom that's downstairs. It's kind of a really gross shape, and honestly, I don't know if it's usable, because of the shape, but, I don't playtest my builds, so I'm sorry, but, oops. And yeah, so now we're just working on the bathroom upstairs, and I end up putting anything up here. I didn't do a tub shower combo because there wasn't really a good place for it unless I put it right next to the door, and I felt like that was kind of weird. So I ended up putting a bath and shower separately, which I don't typically do. But I really like how it turned out in this, and I just really like how this bathroom turned out in general. Um, and so the bedrooms here, we end up having the master. We have a very pink purple toddler room and a blue, like a dark blue kids room or teen room. Kids or teens. It might actually be a teen room now that I think about it because there aren't really many toys in there. But I figured that the kid that lives there is just kind of more focused on school and like more nerdy, quote unquote. Um, but I don't know. That's up to you. And there also is space for a cat in this house. So at the top of the stairs, I end up putting a cat tree. And actually, under the stairs, I put a litter box. And then the bowl ends up being in the dining room so the cat can eat with the rest of the fam bam. But yeah, and I'm just messing around with the stairs because I already put a laundry basket, like a usable laundry basket, in one of the bedrooms, and or in the downstairs bathroom, actually, not one of the bedrooms. And I was like, I really just want a washing machine and dryer in here. So I ended up putting it under the stairs, and I'm 90% sure your Sims can use it. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure they can. So yeah. And now we're just working on the living room, and like I said, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I just feel like, I don't know, I don't like it, and I don't know why. I feel like if I had like more space, I would have liked it more, but I also felt like I needed to put a bathroom downstairs, and that was really the only good spot for it. So that's kind of what I ended up doing, and I wanted to keep the same kind of like closed in layout that Renee did, because her layout was like very closed off and stuff like that. So I wanted to keep that kind of feel, but I had no idea where to put the bathroom. But I figured it out kind of. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this build, and if you have any suggestions for builds in the future, comment, because I have been kind of uh grasping at straws for inspiration lately because I've been having a hard time kind of finding what I want to build or finding any kind of inspiration. So I'm really glad Renee did this, because my trouble has been lately, like especially with exteriors actually. Like I've been having all kinds of like interior furnishing ideas. So I've been thinking about wanting to do apartments, but I don't know because I don't really like doing apartments. So I don't know. I'm kind of like I'm struggling when it comes to building, but I'm working it out, and I'm also loving my townie makeovers recently, because I did that Johnny Zest one, was it early last week, I think, and then I just did the Calientes the other day, and I really liked how they turned out as well. So if I remember to, I will try to link the playlist for Townie Makeovers in the description because I also, a while back, probably like a month or so ago, maybe longer, I did a kind of like Cass makeover battle with Renee, and she doesn't use custom content. So, and I do, as most of you probably know. So we did kind of like a townie battle on that. So she made over the Goth family without CC, and I made them over with CC, and that was a really fun time. And I actually want to do it again, but I want to try it with someone else. I might try and talk one of my other Simmer friends into it. I actually have someone in mind now that I'm thinking about it a little more heavily. So I might talk to her about that kinda soon. Um, but yeah, so now we're working on that blue room that I talked about, and there ends up being a Penguin TV with like one of the little gaming systems here, because I figured, like the parents kind of spoil their kids. You'll see what I mean when you see the rooms finished. They're very customized to the kids and like what the kids would like, I think. So, yeah, and then the backyard has lots of kid stuff in it as well. So I just made the backyard kind of like super kid friendly because Renee already has those monkey bars out there. So I decided, I remember I added the slide from Toddler Stuff, the swing set, and I think I added one more thing, but I can't quite remember what. So, but you will see that in the towards the end of the video. That's when I end up going out to the backyard because I wanted to get everything furnished, because I feel like at this point I was kind of running on fumes because I did this kind of late last night. I probably finished around like, I don't know, 11:30, which isn't late for some people. But with how tired I've been lately, it was pretty late and I wasn't having it. So I was just super ready to like lay down in my bed and just sleep, which I ended up doing pretty soon after I did this. Though I did have to cut down like the pauses and everything, or most of the pauses at least. And yeah, so it took me a little while to get this done, but I ended up doing it, and I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. Like I said, the living room isn't necessarily my favorite, but uh, that happens, and it's okay. So I was thinking about making this room like a twins room, so two toddlers, but I didn't. And I actually did this, made the little changing table that I'm obsessed with, and I just really love using that dresser for literally anything. I actually use it again in the parents' room, I believe. So I figured they got like a matching dresser and changing table set or something, and that's kind of how they have it. Except like the one problem with thinking like that is they don't match color wise. So yikes. Um, but yeah. So I'm actually surprised with myself. I've talked about this build for a good majority of the video. So now I feel I can actually ramble a little bit. So today well, day of recording this, not day of posting this, I am hopefully going to see some fireworks tonight with my cousin. No, it's not July 4th. My town actually just has like this little carnival thing every year, and it's really fun. So like at the carnival there's like rides and like people selling like homemade jewelry and like a bunch of homemade stuff like that. And there's food and live music, and it's just a really good time. It's really small, but my town is really small, so I'm kind of used to it. And there's a parade on the last day of it, and there are also fireworks. So tonight I'm hoping to go see those fireworks, and I'm really excited for it, because I haven't seen fireworks. Well, no, I saw fireworks on 4th of July, actually. But I guess I'm more excited about the company that I'm gonna have while I watch these fireworks. I'm hopefully seeing my cousin, who I haven't seen in a while. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I saw her, which is really sad. Um, but like we don't live like too close, so it's kind of rough. And I'm just talking over a huge pause, so that's gonna be cut out, don't worry. So I don't even know why I mentioned it. But that was a super long pause, even with this sped up like 4.5 times. I think that's how long this sped up, maybe 5 times? I don't know, but that was a really long pause. So, oh, I remember what happened there. My dog was kind of being a jerk and like going crazy at a ball. Like we have a big, it's not the size of a soccer ball, but it looks like a soccer ball and it's squeaky and it's a dog toy. And my dog was like growling at it and like barking at it and it was so cute. And then I went out and she like started getting like really crazy and like freaking out at me and like jumping and barking. Like she was playing, but she plays really aggressively. So it was really kind of difficult to handle, but that's dogs in a nutshell, difficult to handle. So yeah. And also you guys might notice like some little tiny pauses as well. And those are actually from from my dog as well. We have a little gate separating like half of the house essentially, like the part with the bathroom and the bedroom, so the dogs can't get there. We obviously let them down there like eventually, but like when people aren't like out watching them so they can't get there and stuff. And like it's a little gate and there's a section under it. There's like a gap under it so my cat can get under it even though she typically jumps over it, but that's besides the point. And my dog was just like kept losing her ball under the gate into the hallway and my room is like right there. So like whenever you see those pauses, like that's my dog losing her ball under the gate and barking at me to get it. And it was just so cute and I was obliging her because my dog owns me apparently. But yeah, so we are just putting some finishing touches on the outside of the house and we are going to be jumping into some screenshots very soon. So I think I am going to get going right meow. But I hope you guys are having a perfect afternoon, evening, or whatever, wherever you are in your neck of the world. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become a paw parent because I post new videos all the time. And I will see you all in the next video.